Howdy folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with another Murder at Karlov Manor draft. We're actually here. We got things stocked back up, so hopefully we can keep chaining a few more drafts. We're so close. Look at all these packs, 131. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. Then we'll be free to start the cycle over again in a month and a half with Thunder Junction. But for now, hoo-ha. I'm having a fantastic morning. Bit sleepy, but got more sleep than normal. We're working on it. I got to bed earlier, even if I didn't manage to wake up earlier. And it is fantastic and raining outside. It's so good. Ooh, just realized I still managed, however, to not get chat up. So, there we go. Now I can actually see ya if y'all pop in. Okay. Not a fantastic start with Relive the Past. Not really what we're looking for. So, things that we could take here. Flourishing Bloomkin, I think is a very fantastic 2-drop, particularly in green. And I think we're seeing some other good green in here, like Bite Down on Crime. Seasoned Consultant is great if you just want to go like Boros or Black-White. Salutations to you as well, Aya. How's it going? I think we go with Flourishing Bloomkin over the Seasoned Consultant, and let's see where it goes. Okay. What do you need help with? Howdy, Nobucertus. Not Baba is you right now, but hopefully magic is also mildly entertaining. Future of your game. Okay. Ooh, Pyrotechnic Performer is quite good. One of Cholera's favorite rares, for good reason. Oh, hey, and we even don't have 4 copies yet. Yay. Shock, I think, would be another good follow-up. Bubble Smuggler I could also see. The question is yes or no. Nothing further than that. Yes, because I'm trying to say yes to more things. Unless they are completely absurd like Uno. Okay, but Magic is also a very absurd card game because it's Turing complete. People have written papers on being able to set up game states that can deterministically perform calculations. Yeah, and I'm saying yes, Aya. I'll see if the drafts are timed, so I will not grab that right now. Probably get a leg up. Great combat trick. But I will try and link. I know there was someone who did a video where they tried to actually execute the game state, and there have been papers. That does not surprise me with the ability to tweak and change rules. You can do the game of life in Baba? Damn. I think a Nervous Gardener is fair here. We're not seeing a lot of great red, but I'm trying to see. Other things that I might take from this pack. I don't think Slimy Jewel Leech is a great pairing with green necessarily. We could go for Due Diligence though. You can make the game of life on itself. Huh. Intriguing. I love things that just like push very strange boundaries. But I have not played a whole lot of Doom, but the fact that people love to see what all they can put it on, what devices, is fantastic. Well, you'll have to let me know how the yes goes, Aya. I'm very concerned. Yeah, I think we go with Topiary Panther. We're probably not gonna get green-red going, but we'll see. On itself, right. Because if you can have it execute, it can execute presumably indefinitely, which is horrifying. Call a surprise witness is interesting. Oh, hopefully. I think we go with the Crowd Control Warden since it's got green. And can be quite decent, but you're going to trust me on my complete blind assumption. I don't sue me. um, I guess let's take Evidence Examiner. Simic can be good. Got a poem, yay! Now, if a turn complete thing can make itself, then, and yes, someone has already done it, you can make Baba Is You on Baba Is You. Maybe. Ooh. I think Vengeful Creeper. Let's stick with mostly green and just sort of see where it goes. Could also go Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, but I think Vengeful Creeper is great. Oh yeah, it would be fun to know what the poem is. Someone literally made Baba Is You on Baba Is You. Oh my god. The amount of time and effort in that is hard to conceive of, and I applaud them greatly. Unfortunately, it looks like this pyrotechnic performer is not going to have friends. Half the level is text. That makes sense. Yes, we started World 6 yesterday, and we will hopefully get through a bit more of it. Yeah, I think we are green-blue. I'm gonna take a Reenact the Crime, just for... Don't think we'll probably get to use it, but it's there in case. Oh, and now we get Krenko? I want to crank out them goblins, yo. Hey. It triggers off their stuff. What if we try and force it? I've not been sent a Baba level before. I have had people ask. My current policy is I'm not going to be playing any custom levels until I've gotten through the base game, because I want to experience that in full, and then I'll probably do like a day or two of trying to explore custom levels. And so if you want to send stuff in, happily, just it will be in the future. We're going to take Krenko. We're going to see if we can make this work out. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I really want those. I want the green-red. I like the Gruul. We could go Innocent Bystander. Hard-hitting question, I think, is good removal. We could also potentially, like, do all of it. Maybe. This is possibly a hard commitment, but I do like Bolrak Clan Basher a lot. Could also just go with the Riftburst Hellion, I think is the safer pick. But no, let's go with Bolrak Clan Basher. Axebane Ferox? Yo! Very, very good rare for green. The door only takes 7. I'm confused and concerned as to what door. Okay. So we got the Ferox. We feel happy with that. Handstrike's Rampage. Then Exile Top X. That's not good. The door in the Baba. Oh, okay. I like to go things in numerical order. I'm still playing the original Fallout because I can't bring myself to play the later ones before finishing the original, and then my save got corrupted, so I'm just in Fallout limbo. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Wow, lots of rares passed in today. But I think we go with the Riftburst Hellion. Presumably. It does seem like a game that tries to build on itself. We could go with another Nervous Gardener, but I think picking up at least one Hellion is going to be good. And we will take an Inspector here over the Automaton, although I think the Automaton is just fine. Assassin's Trophy, good card. Don't think it's splashable. So do we want Offender at Large as a 5-drop? Possibly. Alrighty. do that. Sure. Crawl Whipcracker. It has green in it, even if we aren't probably going to play it. Screw it. We'll take the rare value. And it might help us fix if we go real crazy. We can take another Hellion. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Answer: everything. We could use some more low drops, so maybe taking the Sanitation Automaton would have been a good idea. Oh! So me forcing colors that we weren't seeing a whole lot of was actually a genius level play because I knew that we were pack 3 going to open a green-red mythic. Okay. Yeah. We'll take a 4 mana 8/4 that has some upside. Okay. 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 Galvanize is a good damage spell. We could also go with, like, Chases On. I think is a very good combat trick. But, well, it also yeah, we'll take Chases On. It's kind of like a removal spell, but it combos well with Ansrag, right? Yeah. Yeah. Bite Down on Crime is an actual good removal spell that also combos with Ansrag. Ho ho. Could do Reckless Detective. Actually, Reckless Detective is a pretty respectable 2-drop. And I haven't actually played with it before, so we'll give it a shot. Culvert Ambusher is disappointing most of the time. I don't think we need the 3rd Hellion. Yeah, that's kind of guaranteed on 5 anyway. So let's take the Scoundrel in case we want the sideboard tech. So this is interesting. We probably no Crowd Control Warden. We've got a lot of Disguise, which means that we can do some pretty horrific things with this Pyrotechnic Performer, which I like. I think just a few more, like, good 3-drops and 2-drops, and we'll be pretty happy. Totally didn't. Believable. Sure, we'll take a Maverick. And help us smooth some stuff, and so on and so forth. Glint Weaver might be a little pricey. It's now here in the Twitch chat. Don't know if we played the Glint Weaver. We do happily take a Vitu Inspector. I believe you more than Twitch chat, Aya. The Twitch chat must have forsaken me. Oh, wait, no, whoops. Ooh. Eavesdropper. We like the elephant. Yay, we made playables. Me of little faith. Took 5 minutes to type out and it disappeared on ya? Needs haste. Interesting. I think we actually just take another Eavesdropper. He's got big ears. I'm looking at the chat and I'm not seeing it. Hello again, Nobo. Chalk outline. Oh, goodness, okay. I think Glintweaver we probably actually ditch. But here, let's do a look at our creatures versus non-creatures. T Kriat. Oh, we actually, okay. We are pretty creature heavy, which I like. Would have been nice to get the one bite down on crime to wheel, but I don't think we can complain. I think this is a pretty fantastic looking deck. Okay. Is there anything... So, like, Glintweaver maybe, but I like how Riftburst Hellion interacts with our, how that interacts with our Pyrotechnic Performer. There's the word I'm searching for. Oh, send it in Discord? Alright. That I can actually take a quick look at. So long as the transparent Twitch chat overlay doesn't keep getting in the way of the toolbar. Multitask. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. Came upon a huge empty room with ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side. Or a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Don't go into the water box. That's a good way to drown. That would be an upsetting dream. But poetry can be a good outlet for that. Well, who knows what no would have gotten you. I think this is keepable, if a little sketchy. There we draw the land, we'll be fine. Well, hey, if yes gets you poetry, heck yeah. Okay. I think... Ooh. What do I want to do here? So next turn, I probably want to Ansrag. So maybe we disguise out Nervous Gardener, and then we can flip it up for green and Pyrotechnic Performer on a later turn. No attacks. Blue-white. No worries. Enjoy the game. Oh, yeah, Investigator. Uh-oh. So it's only if we have more cards in hand than them. Okay. Well, let's Ansrag and see what they do. Oh no! They bound my mole. He's just a little guy. How dare you? Free the mole. Okay. Aw. Okay. I think we probably want to Rubble Belt Braggart, but no, they're going to get to Investigate, which is annoying. We could... No, that will still... If we flip it up, we could flip up on their turn. Is it that important? Maybe the answer is no. Maybe we just play a big 5-5 and say, good luck. I think we say that. This is just a very efficient card. Okay. Natsuki. I remember liking her a lot. Absolutely. Aha, hard-hitting question. And tapped out. Ho 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 ho. Goodbye, Woyek Investigator. So we could Pyrotechnic Performer, flip it up. Oh, your mouse broke? No! Flip it up, flip up the Gardener, and then fetch a forest to hard-hitting question? I like that. Ghost Monica? Huh. Wonky. Haha, get Zotted for another 2. And then we shall hard-hitting question on to you. Pardon. Monica, totally innocent. What could go wrong? I think we attack with both of these. Now, the real question, do we suspect it? I think the answer is no, because I think they would need... I think they probably double block it anyway, and if they don't, I'd rather be able to keep it back as a blocker in the future. Gadget Technician. Okay, so they can chump it with a 1-1. Fair enough. Fair play. Okay, because they can't reliably trigger. Oh, and they're double blocking anyway. I am unsurprised. Actually, I'm a little surprised because our Vitu-Ghazi Inspector can eat the Thopter. Oh, triple block? You can pick no now? Yay! It's important to be able to say no. Okay, I will happily take the 3-for-1. And hey, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, we can use that to grow a Bullrat Clan Basher. Oh, they are so going to no more lies us, aren't they? Well, first we attack with the Performer. They 100% take that trade, but I want to clear their board much as possible. Alright. Show me what you got. I get the creeping Vengevine, or the thing that lets me destroy an artifact or enchantment. I look forward to it. I want my mole back. Ah, okay, so we can disguise that one out. So I think we collect evidence 6, and we 100% pump up our Clan Basher. They might have something that can mess around with it, but we will live, hopefully. This is going to be the rare that turns it into a 2-2 detective, isn't it? Can feel it in my bones. No. Okay. Well. Disguise this out. Got the same poem? It was an illusion of choice? Coveted Falcon. Ooh, are they going to... Oh, that's so insulting. Are they giving me the enchantment that's holding my mole? And some lands? Wow. Rude. Oh, come on. Let me use these lands to cast some big spell and get them. Guess they only gave me 2 lands, but still. Let it be relevant, let them be punished. That's not a... It's not really gonna help in that department now, is it? Well, Crundle on in. Tap that down. Hanukkah really loves you. Well, that's good. Good to have admirers. Yay! Snack on some gargoyle. Om nom nom. You can't pick Natsuki. Whack. Oh, yo, they have the combo. This is fun. This card lets you, like, put a bunch of 1/1 counters on a creature if you draw a bunch of cards, and this card lets you draw a bunch of cards, so I'm happy for them. Well, so these would trade. The struggle of the mouse. Truly a horrifying endeavor. Well, I think we attack with both. They've got to block this, and yeah, it's got to be the Falcon. And then they take 6? Okay. Oh, right, plus trample. Oh, no, I could have attacked with Krenko too. Oh, I missed potential lethal. Monica it is. Sometimes you eventually just gotta resign. Forgot that Krenko had haste. Because yeah, so what I could have done, I could have attacked with all of them, including the 2 Vidugazi inspectors, and then... Yeah, I get... no, it wouldn't have been, because they blocked the 6/7. So, fair enough. All good. I do think we double block there. Combat trick? No. I mean, fair enough. Hasty boy. Let's zip zop zoobity zoop in. Ah. They don't want hugs from our large, horrifying insectoid. I still don't know what a Hellion really is, but they don't want hugs from it, and that's sad. Just a little bit. Oh no! I didn't get to have my Krenko value. No! Yeah, that's to put it mildly, not chill. Another makeshift binding? No! Don't bind my weird Hellion. It's just trying to live its life. You bound my mole. It's... I think I'm probably going to win. We are in a very good position. I'm just a little sad about them not letting me murder them. You know, normal things. They're doing a very good job at avoiding death. I do not, unfortunately. I have a mole god, the Gruul folk that like to, you know, take back nature. I've got their god, but they've wrapped him in silk. It's very unfortunate. The mole does not know how to escape basic clothing. So that was a very interesting attack. They, I think, need to hit Krenko so that we can't... Okay. Wait. What? Oh. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, so we can't flip it up this turn, but we can get something back here soon. Okay. Well, hopefully she ends up okay. Haha, now we got the goblin value. Off your artifacts. So they can block 6, 3, 5. Then 3 gets through, and if we get Ansrag out. That is certainly a concerning sentiment. So it's not going to have haste. Oh, wait. So they block, they eat the 6/7. Krenko gets moided. Or Krenko runs into this. Vengeful Creeper gets blocked. So then we've got 3 damage going through, but we can destroy the makeshift binding. And then that gives us an artifact so we can make an extra goblin. I want to free the mole. That sounds concerning. Both of you. Okay. Oh, okay. We made it. Yeah, I remember what Yuri's doing. Good luck with that one, Aya. And Novo, what horrible discovery have you made? Verin. Math? Oh no. Yes. Because again, I like saying yes. I don't remember the exact dialogue, so terribly sorry if that steers you horribly awry. Yes, we know we don't abide by math here on this channel. That's a lie. I like math a lot. Whee! Not telling me more? Fair enough. Look forward to presumably eventually finding out more. Haha. We're such a maverick. A rebel. Well, good luck with Yuri, Aya. Mm-hmm. I'm sure things are going fantastically. Okay, so opponent didn't have a 2-drop. So that feels actually pretty decent for us, especially if we get to run out Ansrag next turn. Our mole god shall be eternal. Made a mistake. Uh-oh. Did the same thing. Learn how to install a Baba level pack, which is considerably harder than just a level. Well, I think it will likely be doable for me. I have done enough coding that I have certainly encountered doing strange installation things. Went back a save? Alright. Yay! Thank you, opponent, for recognizing how nice the mole god is. Please don't have removal for it. just let me quake mole you. Mole god. Yeah, see? Creature type. Legendary creature. Mole god. It's just a little guy. It is. In the story, he gets arrested because apparently, you know, the folks who make the laws that be aren't super fond of mole gods running around breaking buildings. He's just doing his thing. I think it's very rude of them. So It's a little sad because I think they're going to double block the Mole God, but then we get to attack twice with these things, spewing nonsense at you. That sounds unfortunate. Double block? No. The Mole God gets to go through! Yes! Okay, they get a clue token. We will pass. Didn't exactly just found out how to change the name of an object, like calling Baba John or something. Okay. Can skip the nonsense? Well, that seems reasonable. But yeah, being able to rename things is fun and opens up possibilities. You could use names to represent math. You could call it, well, also, I guess you could just call objects 1, 2, 3, etc. But, you know, John could represent 4. Mask maker, make me a mask. So, opponent is in a tough situation. Because if they block Ansrag, I get to attack in twice, and if they don't block, they die. So I'm guessing they've got a removal spell. Just a hunch. Things going great, Aya? Ooh. Well, what have you got? Not on my watch? Oh, gotcha, okay. They have a combat trick! That's good for them, but I'll get another combat phase. So these trade, I kill that, and then... They are normally, but all white might be a little out of the norm. So I think I've killed the opponent. Oh dear. There are certainly some stuff and things in that. But heck yeah, we just got to Mole God someone. You just got mold. But yes, I look forward to finding out how name changing can cause massive cheese later on in Baba. Oh, very much so. It's one of those sort of notorious issues with DDLC, but he did. He helped the elephant smack them multiple times. So even though he sacrificed himself in the line of duty, we appreciate. Okay. This is not a fantastic hand, but we can turn 2 pitch this to grab a mountain if we don't get it. Oh no. Turn 1 plays. Opponent, please. Have mercy. Moida? Well, that's 1 fewer murder that's going to hit my cute little mole guy. We could use some more land. Actually, I guess we'll... Everything is now broken. Whee! Fantastic. What's the saying? The light is darkest just before the dawn? If everything's broken, that means that everything can only get more fixed, right? That's what I tell myself when I'm coding. Surprise! Guess we'll run out the creeper. Opponents just curving out. Good for the... Oh. Hey there, buddy. That's a lot of damage. No blocks. Yeah, can't tell if that's for you or for me, but believe me, we're both doing it. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Hunted Bone Brute. You're... Oh my god, and it's still gonna hit me for 3 damage no matter what? I'm just doomed. And they've got the roots. I mean, sick deck opponent. This looks sweet. I just, would have preferred it to not be murdering me. They've got a removal spell. We are just simply dead. Murdered. Murdred. And yes, I do believe that is the end. Okay, I'm at 4 life. I'm sure they won't do anything to make a bunch of little saprolings. Okay, what are my options here? I think my best option is probably the Ferox, because it's a guaranteed trade. Oh god, but that... Oh, I didn't even think about that. They might be able to use the ward ability to get Insidious Roots triggers. 1 extra level in World 2 called Tiny Isle that is very hard because of a geometry trick. So imagine the flag is missing. Ugh. I spent so much time on that. I would rather not imagine that. Oh wait, I'm just dead anyway because they get to pump the leech. Welp. I got straight got. Yeah. We miss Sayori. Okay. We're 2-1. Could be worse. We got to do the mole thing. We get 1 more win. We're pretty happy because that means we get to draft again tomorrow. Jarl Axel. It's not spelled quite right, but I bet that's someone who's read the Drizzt Do'Urden books. Heck yeah. Okay. Interesting. I will still try keeping. You're welcome. I'm glad my blind guesses were helpful. Made 2 variations. One of them is easy. The other one of them is easy. Very good way of putting that, I'd say. We'll just run out the Bloomkin as a 2-2, I think. Just like the original pair. Exactly. Because I'm sure one of them was easy. I didn't struggle with both of them. No, sir. It was perfectly fine. I believe that all of them have potential deaths, but you get different routes, I believe. You know, there's many different ways to find your way to an ending. Well, let's attack in with the Bloomkin. Yeah, it's fun and happy, right? It's like Undertale, you know? There's always more adventures to be had. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Again, I haven't actually played it, but I've watched a number of folks interact with it, and I don't know if... I doubt that it was the first to interact with folks. It's like Undertale. Why did my voice get shaky? Probably because I was doing sort of fake joy. Yeah, it's a great. Oh no 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 no! All for comedic potential. I think we attack in with both of these because we can get a leg up, or we can flip up. Oh, okay. Yes, for the funny. I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to be hilarious. So I think we're pretty well. Why, thank you. I did actually genuinely consider stand-up comedy for a while and then realized my humor tends to be observational rather than written. That would be miserable. My ability to actually, like, synthesize jokes out of thin air. Ugh. Yes, you are. Which is a very good sign for it. My bloomkin grows. The first map of your Baba level pack has the levels arranged to look like the lost. Yes, you did mention that. Which is pretty great. I think we just attack with everything again. We've got a lot of potential routes to lethal here. Okay. I think we try turning this face up. Or do we... Actually, maybe we get a leg up on the Bullrat Clan Basher? I think this has higher potential to end up killing them. Yeah, I mean, she's just trapped there, right? Oh, yeah, opponent is dead. Yeah, she's not a nice person, but I think she's an interesting character. There we go. 3 wins. Heck yeah. 4 wins is like, you're feeling great, but 3 wins, I'm feeling good, because that will be enough to draft again. I'm not good, but that's not bad. Yes. I still remember having a fairly detailed discussion in a media ethics class about, are people inherently good or evil and whatnot? And I don't know, my general take on it is I don't think people are inherently good or evil. I think ultimately, if you had to assign a characteristic, um, I would probably say selfish, in that we are generally motivated by self-interest. I think that you could even make, I think you could make arguments that even selflessness and altruism, typically, people who do it because they enjoy it. So you could argue that. Think we're gray? Yeah. But something that a lot of people were basically saying, oh, we're inherently bad or whatnot, because I can't even remember the crux of their argument, but basically the way people were defining evil was basically acting poorly. But something that I disagreed with fundamentally was they seemed to think that someone could be evil without having the capacity for good. Whereas, I don't know, I think that fundamentally to be evil, you need to have a choice to do something else. I think the whole, like, for there to be shadow, there must be light. It's not necessarily evil if there's not an alternative for them. Gray characters are usually the best written? Absolutely. Requiring actual nuance to understand your character? What a crazy concept. Snarling Gorehound. Oh my god, we're just getting curved out again. Opponent, please. Well, I guess we gotta run out the Pyrotechnic Performer. Okay. Well, technically, we get more damage in than them, so we'll do that and run out... probably the Clan Basher, since that's a little easier to turn face up. Then next turn we can disguise this and hold up either a combat trick or try and punch something. I do like that they didn't have a turn 3 play. Barbed Servitor! Yo! I really like this card. I don't think it's good, but I like it a lot. I really hope they have the alibi card so that it can lose suspected and really get me. Don't you get jump scared here? I don't know, and honestly, I do not remember. Potentially, yes. We attack with both. We're getting in more damage. We're not going to be blocking this. Do we... This gives them more opportunity to do stuff. I think we actually just hold both of these and just leave up potential combat trick. Yep. They get to draw a card. Okay. Hey, Reckless Detective. Whee! So we can attack in and then flip up the Clan Basher. I think is probably pretty decent. They might block here, but then we can also combat trick. But I think you double block the pyrotechnic before. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. We'll give this a shot. Ah, okay. So they will kill it, but we still get 3 damage. Oh no, because it reduces the power. Good job, opponent. Oh, so I hadn't even thought about that. You could get a leg up something and then flip it up, and Pyrotechnic Performer would increase the damage. That's kind of a fun trick. Also, if both of our creatures survive, next turn we get to just Zot them for 6. No! They got the removal spell. Darn. Okay. We are in a much tougher spot, but we can Flourishing Bloomkin. Oh, hold up. What's our best option here? I think we need to kill the Mortipede before they get any exile off of it. So I think we run out the Bloomkin without trying to get the disguise value off of it. We hard-hitting question. I will look in a moment. We can then Reckless Detective and get a leg up, which will probably be enough. No, 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 all good. You are fine. We'll see. Yeah. I also think, but we're in a very strange position. Oh, yes. The cute little Chibi Monica art. And the totally normal save files. Oh, they have another Mortipede. Please, no. And a sample collector. Okay. Butagazi Inspector. Am I winning? We're figuring it out. So we can collect evidence. We can get rid of the Clan Basher. And I think what we want to do is we want to put it on the Pyrotechnic Performer so that I can attack with both of these. And put them in a slightly awkward situation. They've decided to stop attacking and drawing cards with this, which is reasonable. Trying to look at this. They are tapped, so they don't have those blockers next turn. Double blocking, okay. So now they can use the collect evidence to grow something and gain a little life, but They have to attack, and they don't necessarily draw a blocker here. Ooh, stressful. I think we're in a pretty good position, but things could go very, very wrong for us. Things just went very, very wrong for us. So, what do we have left? Like, if we got Axebane Ferox, that would be pretty rad. Chases On could help out quite a bit. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of kill them this next turn options. Okay, that is a scary threat for them long term. So I think we play it rather than trying to discard with Reckless Detective. No attacks. Now they have the bats. Come on, attack me with the bats. Forget this has reach. No. They thought about it, and they're gaining life. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually seen someone do that. Okay, no blocks. Rebel Belt Maverick, I think we can feel comfortable pitching away. So, I'm going to attack like so. Yep. We will discard the Maverick. Forest was not actually that much better. Okay. Yep. Aha, we got them to burn the combat trick. Because, like, we could have turned it face up, but we didn't need to. So they did the combat trick, and that gave us the opportunity. We flipped it up, and they had to use the combat trick. Ha 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 ha. Okay. We will pass the turn. Opponent desperately drawing a card, looking for an out. Do we got the GG? Okay. Oh. Because there are things they could play there. Yes, we won. Yeah. So we got those 4 wins that we're looking for. Because that was a situation, they were at only 1 life. But they could have easily made it so that we couldn't kill them that turn, and they were, I think, accruing more value than us each turn. Also, there are a lot of cards in this set that would let them just kind of kill all the things we have and kind of set us back to 0, so it's a nerve-wracking time, but we made it. So when you hit 4 wins, you're basically getting back most of what you paid to enter the draft so that you can just sort of keep chaining them. And that's what I like to do. Sea Drake. Wow, our deck really likes to give us these early Hellions. I think I can keep because we've got the Maverick to surveil some stuff away, but it's not a super keepable hand. We'll get rid of the land. Vidugazi Inspector is a 2-drop, which we will happily take. Red Herring. It's the fish that I hate. If you look away, you'll miss the jump scare. And might that not be a good thing? So I could have held back with this to double block, but okay. Well then, eyes glued. Okay. Interesting, so they can sacrifice the herring for Krenko value? Neat. I think we will hold back this turn then. They are pumping out more damage than we can muster. We do have Hellion mana at this point, so we would love some more action. We would love cards that do things. They attack here, we try and basically trade the Maverick for the Herring, but they will probably just crack it to draw a card and make a Goblin, I assume. The game? Is it making you feel things, tugging at your emotional heartstrings? Ooh. Opponent is having trouble finding land. So, beep beep. Axebane Ferox. Just gonna chump block. Fair enough. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Uh-huh. So good. She's taking something off your plate. You don't have to worry about that silly saving thing anymore. Perfect. Lamplight Phoenix. Okay, that's a potentially recurrent threat. Not currently, but... No, we don't want to block there, because then they could exile with the Lamplight Phoenix. It's around your streaming time, but it's Saturday, plus you don't stream consistently anyway. Well, again, one of the things I will constantly advocate is do your own thing, live life. If you're here, chilling and enjoying, awesome. But, you're not obligated if you want to go stream. I didn't know that you did streaming. I assume Baba is you stuff, or... Run out the second Hellion. And here we might do some double blocking. Or actually, we might even just chump the Phoenix. Yeah, well, I think we actually, feel good chumping the Phoenix there. Because we've got a bunch of reach creatures waiting in the wings. Well, she's lonely. So of course it hurts her. Mulgod, my beloved. Not currently the time for it, but... Yeah, I think we attack like so. I'm glad. That's the important bit with a game. It needs to be fun, or very, very interesting at the very least. Telling a story. Oh, hurting her? I mean, she's done a lot to you. Fair play. Bum 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 bum. Yep. I get you. So making a 1-1 to chump block and trading there. Okay. Yeah. Sayori, you have sympathy for. Monica kind of got herself into the situation she's in. Yerp. So this is certainly an annoying card. We do have ways of dealing with it, but we also need... Our ways of dealing with it are the ways that we try and kill them. Want to know more about Natsuki? Fair. I think we attack with both here. And if they try and trade there, we flip it face up. Okay. I mean, this is a dangerous position, but now we have two of these very large creatures, and they're stuck on... Okay, now they have 5 mana. But I think we can survive this. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think she's meant to be kind of a little bit... I think she's meant to be sort of like awkward and tomboyish, is the vibes I get. Is they paint her as being like super into manga and such, which is fine and not something that, like, obviously as someone who reads a fair bit, I don't find it awkward, but I think they're trying to like portray it as beyond what the main character is considering normal. Meant Natsuki, not Monica. Right. Natsuki is like the kind of small one, right? Okay. Oh, you meant gotcha. All good. So this is risky, but we've got a backup thing that can have reach. It also will gain us some life. I think we're doing well. All good. Chat is a flawed medium. We do our best to bumble on through. Yep. Okay. That's a little spooky. That, I think, is a reasonable read. Dun dun dun. So I really want to play the Mulga... Uh-oh. Okay. So we don't gain the life. We might just be dead here. Oh no. Fast forwarded. Oh, opponent. Oh, don't punish us for trying to murder very quickly. I'm really that boring. Aw. Oh, do they have 3 direct damage to the face? Oh, what's happening, opponent? Oh, do they have Pyrotechnic Performer? Oh, I am afraid. Going to draw a card. If we attack like so... Oh, that's not guaranteed lethal, but if we also attack here, it's almost. And we're leaving back a blocker. We discard a card. Okay. Opponent needs to survive this turn and get rid of a blocker. Okay. So they have successfully survived this turn. Because we found the cowardice within us. But we can run out Ansrag as an additional blocker. But if they've got removal for our reach creature, we are dead. Make it slightly bigger in case it's somehow a combination of damage spells. Either the opponent kills us or we kill them. No! They found a way to kill us. Good game. Too cold or too hot? Is that a question? I had fun in the match. Again, I don't know the context. If you mean that as which do I prefer, I would prefer to be too cold than too hot. I do not deal well with anything. Yeah. I am very much a, like, 50-degree creature. Howdy, Cholera! How's it going? We are currently sitting at 4-2, and we've got the Mole God! We've been Ansragen. This is not a great hand, so we're going to mulligan. This is keepable. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. I know. Using that terrible imperial system. I think metric is way better for most things, but I am a diehard. I think Fahrenheit is a lot better for, like, day-to-day temperature. Oh, I want both of these. Screw it. We're keeping both. A roamer? Oh no. I do not know what this unit is off the top of my head, but knowing you, it's one of those ridiculous ones. Let's just use all Kelvins. Because absolute zero is a great baseline for discussing what the weather is outside. A red herring. Okay. We shall do some nervous gardening, and I think hold back and offer to do that double block trade. F10? Oh, they're passing through their turn. Now, a lot of my friends keep their house at, like, 70 Fahrenheit, and I do not understand how they're able to live. Fahrenheit to Celsius, if I recall, I know it's a factor of 1.8, and then you add 32, and it's you multiply by 1.8, you multiply Celsius by 1.8, and then add 32, so Fahrenheit to Celsius is subtract 32 and divide by 1.8, yes? Ooh, okay. Felonious Rage. Good way to do that. Alrighty. We can flip this face up. Romer and Reamer, those are the real ones. I'm so afraid. I guess I should have held this and played that out. Okay. We will disguise. And offer. See, it's just a straight trade across. Come on, you know you want it. I mean, this is like a fake card for my real card. Yeah. I like Boros to not have things going on. It makes me feel safer. So I think we'll probably disguise the Flourishing Bloomkin. Okay. We can put a 1/1 counter on it as well. So I'm sure it's not, like, exactly Roamer, I do not recall how to do the O with a slash. I know that you sent me a dish that had it in its name. That was a lovely tongue twister. Romer scale. Oh, is it? Well, with a Danish pronunciation like that, I can take a guess where it's from. Is a temperature scale named after the Danish astronomer. Astronomer Ole Christian Romer, who developed it for his own use in 1702, based on the freezing point of pure water being 7.5 degrees and boiling point of water is 60. Why? For what conceivable reason? The terrible, terrible. Okay. Uh, oh, so rumor. That's so. But why though? I'm sure it is for someone. So I think we make our Hellion bigger, so that we can attack in. And then I think we probably run out the Eavesdropper instead of the Flourishing Bloomkin. Oh, definitely. Definitely should do that. Because, you know, that's a compromise, and who doesn't love compromises that just make everyone miserable, right? Aw. You don't want to spread misery to everyone by finding solutions that satisfy no one? Sad. That's the best kind of solution. Ooh. We can hit them with questions. So we'll get a clue. Well, crack a clue. And then probably a hard-hitting question onto the face-down creature. I don't like that they have some sort of response. So, Dog Walker? Maybe? Aha, the green source. So we will be able to flip this up later, which I like. Yes, we are sure. Hello again, Nobo. We're doing pretty well. How vast a league is. Well, I remember 20,000 leagues under the sea. But it's more than a mile. But at one point I knew this because when I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, I wanted to understand it contextually, but you don't believe that I'm doing well? But we've made our draft entry fee back. I think we're doing fine. But so, no, Cholera, I do not off the top of my head know how much a league is. Single block? To get a clue? Okay. And then shock? I'm okay if they want to shock. Okay. We can live with that. 3 miles. Okay. 60,000 miles under the ocean? That seems... No! The galvanize. Okay. Maybe we're not doing quite so well, Nobo. That was kind of important for us. The Bloomkin does help, especially since we can disguise it and immediately go, oh wait, no, I miscalculated. We can't immediately go grab more lands. Well, hopefully they don't kill it, because I would like to deck thin. Leagues were derived from an ancient Celtic unit? That might explain why they're strange. As a loiga? And many values have been specified in several countries. Convert knots to miles per hour. No. I know that a nautical mile is longer than a standard imperial mile, but that's about it. Haha, we have a 7/7. Surprise! You can chump it for days, but... Or maybe you just take 7. I'm okay with that. Sure. Come on in. Water's fine. Can turn tied ropes into velocity? Yes. Game is talking about awareness. Ooh, concerning. But yes. Oh wait. I can't tell if that's you just making fun of knots in general because you're aware of them, or if that's genuinely, oh, can you? And the part of me that likes to share information is going, yes, because a knot or a nautical mile, they would tie knots into a rope and have it trail behind the ship and count the number of knots, and that was how they measured speed. Both, okay. Yeah, it was a I find it interesting. It's basically the ways that we used to measure things. Don't know what a mile is though. Fair enough. I can define it in feet. It's 5,280 because imperial is totally normal. Um no, it's I think a mile I believe a kilometer is 0.7 miles. What is a feet? 12 inches. Um I think best way to get a feel for a foot versus metric is we have 3 feet to a yard, and a yard is approximately a meter. A furlong? Oh dear. I don't know what a furlong is, actually. Ooh, Karlov Watchdog, okay. We cannot turn this face. Oh wait, we can do both. Yes. Actually, I think a furlong is a unit of distance, and I think a furlough is something that you go on at work. Furlough, suspension or discharge of a worker or workers on account of economic conditions. And then a furlong, I think, is the goofy unit. You made Minesweeper and Mama? Wow. Hey, that's... I forgot that furlough was a word, and I'm like, yeah, there is something like that. But no, a furlong is an eighth of a mile, or 220 yards. Because Imperial be wonky. So if we attack like this, they do need to double block. They need to block with both. So I think I'm comfortable doing that. So an inch is 2.54 centimeters, I think. Is it color or color? Depends on where you're at. You're speaking in American English, it's COLOR. If you're speaking anywhere that's been influenced by Britain and didn't go screw off, got the U. Want to look into the Danish number system? It's base 20? Yo! That's fun. Decadecimal, I guess? Yeah, so you count... Wait, what? No, I passed through... Oh, wait, no, it's 6. I always do this. I've been playing this format for how long, and I forget that this... I'm so sad with myself. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. What? Okay, so this was lethal either way. I could have blocked. Okay, so if I'd left this back, I would have survived. Whoops. That was a massive punch. uh, 6 mana. 6 mana, Johan. But we still made 4 wins. That was the important bit. Dun dun dun. So let me, real quick, pop that into the draft sheet. Let's check in where we're at. We had 1 Mythic, because we had the Quake Mole, and 6 new... No, 5, because we already had one of them. Tried the War of the Spark one? Possibly. The reason why I'm sticking with Murders at Karlov Manor is because I'm this close to set completion, so that we can actually also do some standard brewing. I don't think I'm going to finish it before War of the Spark goes away. But once I get through that, I will happily be doing some other drafty types. Yeah, I'm okay. So currently I am 5.6 drafts away from being able to crack all these packs. I mean, look at all these packs. 134 that we're sitting on. So that we can hopefully be like the cool kids who do all of those constructed things. Ah. Well, that's what quick draft is for. You can still have lots of fun, get through lots of stuff, and still get all of that good value. I'm trying to, what are all of, do they only have Premier Draft War of the Spark? Always get whack luck too? That's fair, that does happen quite often. Oh, they're only doing it Premier Draft? Darn. What's the draft schedule? Magic Draft Schedule Arena. Okay, we've got Karlov Manor for a while. War of the Spark. A gold player top decking Mythic God when I'm in bronze. Yep, do be the way, don't it? Oh hey, Quick Draft 1 will be coming up soon. Wait, it like skips from... Huh? When does the 1 draft start? A Ravnican Chaos Draft? Goodness. Okay, so yeah, starting 26, we'll have 1. Hard to settle in when you get mixed into those matches? Yeah. It do. But that's part of the fun. Even if it does kind of get unsettling. If you can just stick it out sometimes, you get to see, you know what? Fine. They got that insane lock. Laugh it off. God, the number of times I've been gotten by Treacherous Greed. Ugh. 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 It's not a good card. But, actually, I'll take one quick look at the Danish numbering system, and then I'm going to sign off until I come back at 2 p.m. for some Baba Is You, because I need to get some food. Haven't gotten a 7X? That's okay. They are few and far between. Looking back, so I've been doing basically a draft a day, right? Looking back at the history of it, I got, okay, there's 10 drafts in. There's another 10 drafts away. There's a third. So, okay, out of 32 drafts, I have gotten 3 7-0 or 7Xs. It's tough. I mean, that win percentage is above, that's like 70% plus to get that. Like, that's a heater. So, you'll get there though. A lot of it's just a numbers game. Danish number system. How to count in Danish. Okay. 20. Tive. 3 4 halvtreds, 3. Halvfirs. Oh, so you count, so you do it by 20s and then it's like half of the next one up? Oh, goodness. Oh, no, it's multiples of... Oh. So 60 is tres because it's 3 20s? Goodness. Interesting. I do need to poke around at Danish more. I'm still struggling with my Spanish Duolingo, but we'll get there. Alright. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be back in about 2-ish hours with some more Baba Is You. We had a great draft. We're getting ever closer to being able to do some standard brew and crack open all those packs. Thank y'all for... You did it? Yay! Good job. Thank y'all for... Thank you all for... Why am my brain is on pitching in. You did pitch in. You're helping be a good part of the comedy. You murdered Monica. Goodness. Case in point. Thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate it. It's fun to have folks chatting. It's fun to have folks around. But I'm gonna go grab some food, and I am gonna be back at around 2 for some more Baba Is You. Thank y'all. Have a fantastic rest of your day if I don't see you again. Bye.